Hello, everybody. This is Drew Thomas here, and today we're going to talk about the new Fright Fest stuff, especially what we've got coming soon. So, those who don't know, Six Flags St. Louis hosts this event called Fright Fest. Oh, cool! You can just add it with a pop-up. That's pretty cool. There's a new StreamYard update. Anyway, so as it turns out, the train robbers are coming back this year.
Did you did you just find out because the picture I just sent of it being official, or did you find
Oh
out
no, I
yourself?
saw it on the page. It was when I found out that Chicago Station was closed again.
Uh,
Yep.
yeah, well, the robbery's gonna sort of make it a bigger problem with the line too, because the train has to stop at that spot for I don't know how long, a couple minutes,
Yeah, at
and
least
yeah,
y- yeah. At least uh that means at the station they might have the conductors singing Halloween theme songs like maybe Monster Mash, Purple People Eater, Time Warp, or um any of the other basic bitch Halloween stuff, Witch Doctor, you name it.
yeah, but the only problem is with it the robbery only being a booth fest thing. Um, is Are they gonna close the train after daytime or after
Oh,
Freaks Unleash, or are they gonna have it as just a normal train ride, like how they did back in the summer when they stopped doing the robbery whenever night was falling?
I was wondering that too. I'm wondering if they're gonna have I wonder if they're gonna keep the train open past Freaks Unleashed and just gonna have regular ride operators, or if they're gonna I know for sure they're not going to bring back Terror Train. So either they're just going to run the train during the nighttime, or there's three
That could
possibilities.
have
They might just continue doing the show in the nighttime, but I doubt that one.
that.
Um, they might honestly just close the train after Freaks Unleashed, or they're still going to run the train, but there's going to be regular train people behind the train, like Mike and the gang.
Yeah.
Either way, there's still going to be a line to get on the train. And on Saturday nights, who they're going to be, the line's going to stretch all the way to Thrill Seekers or Colossus. So
Oh wait,
I'm going
wait,
to
wait,
have
wait.
to what?
No, no. If we go, if you're gonna go on a date with me, and there's gonna be a long line. There's gonna be we're gonna have to tell those people to meet the one and only Jack Hammer. Oh
That
yeah.
will be certain people that will get us kicked out.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
They should have thought about that when before they decide to close the second station. Like
However,
seriously, they
at
could have just
least they're going to um, at least they'll disembark all passengers from the train so they can let more on, and they'll try to fit as much passengers as they can. If there's some spots open for single riders, then they'll probably just stick the single riders in that seat. That means you'll probably have to sit with a random stranger, or you have to, get there. Like my recommendation is, instead of going to watch Freaks Unleashed, I would just wait by the train station until after Freaks Unleashed, because they open the train only after, and when you're first in line, you get to pretty much you pretty much get first pick. However, However, on really busy nights, especially if it's raining and when it's cold, that's going to make the train struggle to climb the hill at Ricky Racer, which
well.
means the
The
line will
good
get
news,
even longer. But
the
how
bright
long
side.
can the line get until they have to close the train? That's my question. I don't think they would close the train, but they would probably, you know,
Like literally, they could have kept Chicago Station open with the castle theme. Like they could have just left an opening up for people to get to the train.
yeah,
They could have did that. But no, no, no. We have crappy Six Flags policies that they don't know how to run a crap.
Yeah. They
Flags, I
have
don't
other
give a.
spaces too, um like what about that Chevy show building right next to Spinsanity?
They used to have. That was like the location they used to have it before they decided to get their dumb crap up and put it at the Chicago station. It used to be at that spot.
Well, I mean, once upon a
You,
time, whenever they did Terror Train, like you said, they would board the train at Chicago, disembark
and
at
get
St.
off.
Louis,
Yeah,
empty-handed, back to Chicago.
yeah. Why can't they do that? Like
For
they should still
2021,
be.
they kept yeah, for
Hmm.
2021 they kept both stations open.
It
So
didn't matter 2022 because we didn't have a train. We didn't have Tommy G. But 2023, that's when it all started because they had the stupid ideas to bring it up to the Chicago station because, oh, the train's not running. Yeah, that's fine. But now that we have a train, it is a problem.
yeah, um, I feel like another reason why they do that is because they created Kids Boo Fest, and so which back
Yeah,
then
and they
was just Fright Fest, Thrills by Day, Frights by Night. But now it's just Kids Boo Fest and Fright Fest, two different events, so that way they could make it separate. And while Kids Boo Fest, um, I think it's a great idea. It's nice that there's a kid centered version of Fright Fest, and also lets children know whenever it's time for them to leave before the freaks are unleashed,
yeah,
because around that time is whenever they start to become creepier.
which they could have kept the terror train at this
Yeah,
point, but they couldn't
and so
because they have
they
stupid
closed Bugs
mind.
Bunny. Yeah, they also closed the Bugs Bunny National Park around 5:30 or 6. Well, actually, it's at 6 as soon as Freaks Unleashed starts. So
Like
that's
you're
another reason why they close off that station for Dark Castle.
wait, what? Wait, like you're not allowed to go in that area.
No, you can still go in that area. Mostly
Uh,
however, not all the rides are going to be open, and they close the train station, I guess, because they don't want. Well, I mean, people don't even disembark at that side
they
because,
don't.
because they disembark towards Screaming Eagle and Catwoman.
Yeah,
That's the problem. They need to at least maybe open it for disembarking at least, so that way passengers
that's
that don't
why
want
they should have. You have the robbery show during the day, and then have Terror Train once the freaks unleash. That's literally what I was telling my mom the other month or week ago about. Yeah, have it as a normal train ride during the daytime, and but when the freaks get unleashed, that's when Terror Train starts. But
yeah, pretty
no,
much.
we can't do that because guess what? The jackhammer is going to be after them if they don't knock their stupid crap off.
Yeah, I've actually finally found the video that took ages for me to find of the old video of Terror Train, which they surprisingly still did it during daylight. So I'm guessing it was probably like early during Fright Fest
That is
whenever
the
it was
terror
starting
train,
to get yeah.
not the terror train I remembered. Was not like that. It was like
Huh.
creepy. Like
All I
scare
know
actors
about
had
yeah.
pickaxes and they were banging on the freaking trucks and cars with these pickaxes. They had
Yeah, as a kid I would probably
chainsaws.
shit myself, but yeah.
They had chainsaws. Like they literally had the train stop or at least slow down at that part where the robbery show is, and people would come out of the shacks and with chainsaws and start, yeah,
Okay,
and then
I
they would,
hope that they at least throw in a reference to Terror Train for the Hops and Hootenanny show.
yeah. I swear, if the robbery show is just if they take more um jokes from Silver Dollar City, there's not going to be a robbery show anymore.
Well, this
But
show is different because it focuses on Hops and Hootenanny trying to rob candy instead of, well,
candy.
season passes. Because
Uh,
this is a kids center train. So, I
season
mean, no one wants to
passes.
lose their candy.
season passes.
Well, yeah, because it said, does anyone have any gold, diamond, or prestige? Or silver, gold, and prestige. I'm probably gonna get I'm probably gonna get my next season pass probably sometime next week or this weekend. Although,
Well,
because of what?
You know what else is coming up though?
Yeah, Pumpkins in the City, which that I'm more excited for than Fright Fest.
Not just Pumpkins in the City, but hold on, I'll get a picture for you to maybe refresh that mind of yours. Oh yeah. But yeah, Pumpkins in the City is one of them. Honestly, better than Six Flags because we all know they have dumb brains. They don't even have brains.
Yeah,
which is
I certainly hope so. If it is better, then I'm gonna just completely
hope
blow on
so. They
Fright
don't.
Fest for next year. Oh yeah, Members Day's coming up. So do I have to sign? So do I have to sign how much people are going to be with me?
Did you get, I guess, one that notes from the mail, I guess, too?
What note?
The note for Members Day. Like the schedule.
Oh, yeah, I got that in my email.
Well, I got a paper of it.
I might. I don't know. Maybe they might have sent it to me. I'm not
They
sure.
want me. They want us to call, not Mike Squires, but the other Mike to
Mike
confirm.
Lawrence.
Yeah, Mike Lawrence. We're supposed to either call or voicemail or text him to tell him that it's confirmed that we're going or not.
Yeah, I will probably. I'll probably ask what family members want to come with, and maybe I might invite my girlfriend. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're allowed to invite one family member or one friend. If you're inviting more than one, then you have to pay $10 for them to get in.
I'll probably bring one family member.
Yeah, if you don't know times, it starts at 9 a.m. Steam engines will be there's no official time on when the event ends for the day, but steam engines will be fired up at 8 from 9 a.m. All trains will be halted during lunchtime, which is 11:30 to 1:30. So there won't be no trains running during those times. During time. In menu we have there's free food. So if you get invited to this, you can have free food. Pulled pork or chicken. What?
Oh yeah, I also remember. I also have something else coming up. I'm going to be going to Daredevil Days.
Oh yeah.
Which is going to be a normal park operation one because the last year's it was during Fright Fest. Honestly, hopefully this year it's going to be a lot better because, well, last time I did Daredevil Days, 2 jocks just told me to delete the video. It's a public place, for crying out loud. Like they have no rights to just flip out on me for featuring them on camera by accident. Like that was uncalled for, unnecessary. Like Six Flags St. Louis is a public place. Filming is allowed as long as it's not on rides. If they don't want to be seen on camera, then they should have stayed away from me.
But yeah.
Honestly, if people come up to me, I'm just gonna start filming them and saying these guys being jerks to me. Say hi to the camera.
But
and then upload it for everyone to see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have to call Mike Lawrence or at least tell him, leave a message or text him, voicemail him. We have to do that by September 15th. So.
Well, I'll probably get his number right after I train with him. We'll be there next Sunday.
Oh yeah, I won't be able to go next Sunday because um one of my dad's friends, um one of my parents' friends they moved up to Branson a couple months ago, and they're inviting my dad to or us to go up there for next weekend for a birthday party. So if mom goes, I may be doing Silver Dollar City. That could lead me into seeing the 43 and seeing Trevor again after not seeing him for months, because his schedule is back to normal now because it's Southern Gospel Picnic now. It's not the summer festival anymore. So, and who knows, I may see some sneak peeks of pumpkins in the city.
I'll probably have to get his call or number. Oh, he's still at the club? Wait, what kind of club? Is it a model
Club.
railroad club or a strip club? Please let it be a model railroad
Wait,
club.
club. Oh, I know what he's talking about. It's a model railway club in St. Charles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he said something about that. I don't know if you guys have seen my recent video, but yeah, I got a little pissed off about that episode because I was watching a video about it and I was like, yeah, it's a pretty bad episode. I'm going to talk about it. There's like a lot of crappy episodes of SpongeBob, mostly from seasons 6 through 8. Those are all time worst. It's like it's a really strange time where they didn't really know how to write the characters properly. It was starting to take its toll around season 4, though. That was when it was really starting to decline because originally SpongeBob was supposed to end after the movie, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, but Nickelodeon demanded more episodes, so yeah. Oh, Tails is here.
Yeah, I have Percy. I'm gonna hold him hostage.
What?
I have Percy. I'm holding him hostage right now.
Oh, I suppose now would be a good time to talk about this. I'm actually working on a new Drew Tom's Friends episode, although I'm still not sure how I'm going to do the credits, though.
Oh, what do you mean the credits? Like, what?
I think I'm probably going to do it like I think I'm probably going to stylize it after like the season 8 credits with Thomas parked next to the windmill.
You do that.
I've also purchased I've also purchased 2 new Thomas items, and I'm going to be getting more soon from Joe when I visit the railroad this coming weekend. No, next weekend. Which I think I'm gonna just show up around. I think I'm just gonna show up like a little late instead of being there at opening. I'm probably just gonna show up late, at least until Mike is there, and then I'm gonna get the train stuff from Joe, and then gonna try to do a training run. If Mike's not gonna be there that day, I'm probably just gonna call it quits and go home or find another person to train me.
Joe's there, just have him train you.
If he's fully qualified, I hope he is anyway.
He is qualified. He trained me. If he was not fully qualified, he wouldn't be able to train me.
I just hope he won't be busy. He might be conducting a run or
He
doing
can't.
full
He's not.
bridgement or
He
what?
can't conduct a train. He's not old enough.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
I'm sure
like
he'll train me.
Yes, he should be able to train you. He'd be glad to. That's if he's
Yeah.
not busy. But
Is Mike Squires a trainer or is he?
yes, he can do that. Yeah, and pretty much anybody who's official brakeman, pretty much, yeah, they should be able to.
Yeah.
Or you can go up to the train master and ask them for somebody to train you.
Yeah. Which I know that the train masters are Jim Greathouse, Kyle, and Dale.
And I can't remember his name.
Does Mike Squires do train master stuff sometimes?
Yeah, I think he is a train master sometimes. I can't remember
I hope
that.
I don't make the wrong call on a walkie-talkie. Otherwise, as soon as we get back to the station, he's going to call me and say, "That was not a signal."
Jeez.
Oh man. I know Mike seems like a bossy boy there, but well, I'm sure he's just. But in the end, he's just trying to be really useful.
You know what? One guy I haven't seen in a while.
Elliot.
Not just him, but just Will and
Oh yeah, Will and
Leaf.
LTV. I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
It seems if
Last time I saw both of them was probably like back in opening day.
yeah, same here.
They may show up in Members Day.
Yeah, I might see about running an engine, mostly a diesel. Because I mean, a steam engine would be pretty
your
hard.
best bet. Yeah, your best bet right now is just doing a diesel. It was probably my best bet to do a diesel too. It just depends because I've been a member for a year now, so.
Oh, hey, maybe I might be able to drive 5205 if they run 5205.
Last year they had both 5205 and 13 running.
Yeah,
but
I don't think they're gonna have 704 run though.
704 will probably just be used for maybe shunt work, depending on if they have 5205 or 13 do it. I don't know. Hopefully I can get the chance to actually stay there a little bit longer this year at Members Day.
This time, you know.
I actually liked it, and I didn't really like it. We had to leave like early. I was wanted to stay there a little bit longer. I told him because Mom and Jim are coming out again. I told him if you
I might see if my dad wants to do it.
yeah, I told him if you're not wanting to stay for very long, you guys can go do something together while I stay up there. Kind of what they should have did last year, but we didn't. So yeah, I told them if they're wanting to leave, they can go off to something else, and one of them can pick me up. Which
Yeah.
probably will be Mom to do that, but and then I invited Chase to come to Members Day this year because Drew is already a member. He wasn't a member last year. That's why I invited him last year.
Yep.
And I didn't even know who Chase was, so or we didn't know who Chase was at the time, so
Yeah. I'm honestly really glad we met Chase. And the first video he saw of mine was the New Zealand engine episode, which introduced Mary Meacham.
I can't remember the first video I saw from your. It's probably that vlog from the day we met each other.
Oh yeah. And then I showed you my movie, and
I don't know if you showed me. Maybe I had. Yeah, you probably did introduce me to it. But I watched it because I ran into it and I figured I'd see myself. So, but I didn't.
yeah, I wanted to feature you in that vlog, but I was like, I just want to randomly film out of nowhere. Ironically, that was like the year before I was told off by those two dumb teens.
Oh, you thought at the time I was going to be one of those jocks or whatever who would get upset.
No, not really. I didn't think
Oh,
you would be like super upset, but I was like, I don't want him to feel weird or awkward.
I mean, you did get a selfie with me, and I was okay with it.
Yeah, the first time we
And
met.
you could ask me. I'd be fine with it.
Maybe I might plan a Fright Fest visit with you because, well, I'm thinking
If
about
it
trying to go opening weekend if my mom will let me.
When is opening weekend? Is it that? I guess Saturday must be.
I think it might be on a Friday though, because last year they
Mm,
did on Friday the 13th.
Friday. We'll have to see about that. It'll probably have to be like later on in the night whenever the freaks are unleashed. So,
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. I could use a waiting buddy while I'm waiting for the train. Because sadly, I might be having to wait a long time. I'm also probably not going to be hanging around the Freaks Unleashed area during Freaks Unleashed. Mostly
oh no,
because,
I'm not
you know,
watching that crap anymore. That's I don't like the music they use anymore. Fish anymore. Like the music that they used to use, it was good, but now it's boring. I don't like listening to it.
yeah,
And the dancers, they have to act weird, like they're at a strip club or something.
yeah. Um, that's why I'm mostly just gonna. That's why I'm probably gonna either follow the freak train or I'm going to head to the station so I can wait for the train to arrive so I can be first in line. I would go
Yeah,
like as soon as Dead Man's party ends before they start getting set up for Freaks Unleashed. And also I don't want to run into another mean security guard.
yeah. Well, and not to mention too that the freaks are just not even scary anymore. They're just plain annoying now. They're not. They're not even scary. Like if those people are really scared at those people, I don't know what, because they have to be scared at the littlest things if they're going to be scared at these freaks because they're just boring. They're not even scary.
I disagree with that. There are some good freaks out there, like Juggernaut from last year, awesome guy. In which
Are you sure they're good scare actors? Because from the way you sound like, it sounds like you're just sticking up for your friends, which I would do that too. But I'm just saying.
well, I do agree that the scare actor thing gets tedious. Plus, hearing the same old Halloween songs, like they played "Crawlin' by Linkin Park" at least 10 times that night. It gets annoying.
Well, the only thing I just find annoying is just how the scare actors have to get up in your face, which I know they're just trying to do their job, but they're not doing a good job at being scary. They're just being plain annoying.
I don't think that they're like annoying per se. I guess we all have different opinions.
Look, back then I thought they were scary, but over the years they just started getting boring and boring and
Well,
boring.
probably because when you get older, you're used to these things and you're not really afraid of them. What sort
No,
of
I
got me out of my fear of going into haunted houses was I was a part of a haunted house, so the people I hung around were scaring with me instead of instead of scaring me. I
that's
got
what
to
I
act
like
scary
to do.
with them.
That's what I like to do too. Scare. That's basically the whole reason why I want to be a scare actor, but at the same time I don't want to do it because you got stupid people have to mess crap up. If anybody's a
I think
freak, it's those stupid jocks.
yeah, I think you'd be a good scare actor, Wyatt.
Well, I know I will.
I mean, your mom's talked you and I mean, your mom's been trying to talk you into playing Bugs Bunny, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Which also has me wondering. I wonder if for Daredevil Days this year, instead of because last year because it was Fright Fest, they had freaks hanging around at the picnic area. I wonder if this time it's going to be Looney Tune characters. So I mean, sometimes they bring out the characters at the picnic row for kids to meet and greet.
The thing I would like to go to is the Fan Fest Silver Dollar City's having, but they sold out on tickets to go, so I can't do it.
Oh, I heard that they're doing some sort of Christmas event in November.
Christmas event.
Yeah, the Ace members, they're doing like a Christmas event.
Uh,
I've also heard that Salim Basul is stepping down from Six Flags.
well, if
Good
wait, like,
riddance.
oh,
Yeah,
she
he's
wanted to
leaving.
dumb.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
he's the one responsible for all the dumb decisions Six Flags is making.
Oh, good. Well, good riddance. We don't miss you.
Yeah, get out of here, Salim. Also the current CEO, Richard Zimmerman, is stepping down too. So they're gonna have to find a new CEO. Hopefully, he'll listen to what the people want. Because apparently
Yeah.
this year it's been a struggle for Six Flags
If we
because, well,
The only
yeah,
reason why we're making Six Flags or making fun of Six Flags is because the way how they're acting. Because none of the people there have brains. None of them. So
I feel like the only smart people at Six Flags are mostly the trained people.
yeah, because they know what real safety is about. Not those dumbfounded people who don't even know what anything is in life.
Yeah, it mostly involves like security and higher ups, and sometimes food and service
Well,
people.
yeah, well,
I get it. The job can
basically,
get
you know
frustrating
what?
sometimes.
You know what my mom told me? What Six Flags does not do when they hire security? They
What?
don't get training. They don't train them at all. They just hire them at the spot and get in. That's it. They don't train them. They don't do
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah,
You
that's a
really
pretty
that's
bad deal. That's pretty bad.
yeah. And Silver Dollar City security guards actually hold weapons, but Six Flags security don't. So what's going to happen if
Actually, I've
somebody?
seen a few weapons on them. Like some carry guns, some
No,
carry maces or tasers.
well, then mom doesn't see anybody with just tasers. That's it.
Yeah,
Silver Dollar City.
mostly because they'll calm them down. They can't use lethal weapons, um, otherwise they could probably get sued for killing. And well, the security guards could also lose their job for police brutality or something like that.
Well, at the same time, it's not sort of their fault because they weren't giving any training at all.
Yeah,
So honestly, they'll probably go for the park and the guard because one, the guard was not given any training whatsoever, and
yeah. At least that one guard that told me off for having the toy plastic gun was sort of doing his job right. He was trying to keep me safe in case if well if you say that they don't carry weapons, what would they have done if they saw my plastic gun? Would they have just,
mom told me that if they would think that it was a real gun, they would probably get like police at the scene.
yeah, they'll probably get police officers and that would probably get arrested or they would probably pull a gun on me. And
Yeah,
probably, yeah, in
that's
which I would cooperate if they, I would probably get charged at least, but not like sent to prison or
but
anything.
at the same time, it's kind of stupid. You said you got that gun in the gift shops in the park, right?
Yeah.
Why do they sell guns in the toy guns in the gift shop if they're not even allowed to have them out? Like
Well, it's
that
called
does
a
not.
gift shop for a reason because they thought, okay, this is a Western themed store. We'll sell toy guns.
Yeah. So why? Like every time, I feel like I'm losing my mind because Six Flags cannot do good at anything. They can't, and this is why. Oh yeah, the people who go to the Six Flags parks who have Holiday in the Park, you better stop laughing at our park because guess what? You're gonna deal with it too next year.
Yeah.
Because after this year, you won't have no Holiday in the Park. None. None of the Six Flags parks will.
So the Anyway, I might do a couple of YouTube shorts during Fright Fest Halloween. I'm hoping to go on the last day so I can hopefully blow the whistle at Tom G one more time.
You know what? I feel like it'd be good to do a trip together on the final day. We need to.
I'm going to be going with my girlfriend and her best friend.
Well, we should, depending on the day when we first met. If it's not on a weekday, we should try to do a Six Flags trip on the day when we first met. Which I think it's been like 2 years now since that
I'm
event.
about to kill my brother because he's being fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Which is on a weekday, which during Fright Fest, Six Flags is not open on weekdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also going to be avoiding coming to Six Flags during April and May, except for opening day because of music in the parks, and I'm tired of dealing with jocks.
Well, the jock season happens during Fright Fest, so and
Well,
I
yeah,
call it that because the more and more jocks come around that time.
Well, I also know that jocks come around the previous time because
Yes,
there's music in the parks and there's field trips, sports field trips, where they go to Six
yes,
Flags before big sports games
yes,
on big
but
ass buses.
yes, but there's not very many of them during those times. But
Yeah.
during Fright Fest, that's when like thousands of them come
Well, there'll
in
be a
one day.
chaperone policy, so if they don't have an ID, they'll probably
Oh,
be asked to leave the park,
oh yeah, I forgot.
especially
If
if
we
they're
do
causing
see,
problems.
I think that you have to be 16 in order to
No, you have
pass.
to be 15 and older to
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. I'm 16, so it's fine. I don't care
yeah,
about it.
and you should probably have a valid ID. Otherwise, you would probably Otherwise, they would probably ask you to leave. But well, I don't think that'll be the case with you. Probably. I mean, I, I mean, I, I mean, as long as you're with a chaperone over the age of 21, that would be me. You should be safe
Yeah.
because they must have an. Because because you are 15 years old, yeah, you have to stick with the chaperone. And if you are spotted without your chaperone, you can't present ID. You'll probably be asked to leave the park, and they'll probably try to look for the family too.
Yeah. But still, if we do catch people, then we're going to get security. And security, you better not be dumbfounded.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that right now. That guard or whatever that was not getting on to the people trampling other people, that was just
That was
bullshit.
not. That was just a random employee. That was not a security guard. That was just a random employee who simply couldn't get his radio and just call security. Simply.
Yeah, I mean, if he was a ride operator or a food service person, he should have been at a station then, unless he was on a break.
No, it was a gate. They had a. I don't know. I don't know anything because I wasn't there at that time.
I'm hoping
Yes, I
that
was in the
one
park
security
at that
guard this
day,
year. Yeah,
but
I'm hoping that one nice security guard friend I made is going to be working Fright Fest because if he is, then I'm probably gonna actually go see Freaks Unleashed at one point. I'm also gonna go for October 10th for Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's gonna be on October 10th. And I think I might book for the holiday that weekend. I know I said I wasn't going to do it again for Fright Fest, but well, that I'm willing to make an exception because it's Rocky Horror Picture Show, and plus I'll have more Six Flags visits. So
Do they
you
have
know,
any good shows during Fright Fest besides that stupid what's it called before they do Freaks and Leash?
oh, you talk about Dead Man's Party.
Yeah, besides
Um,
Stedman,
well,
I know they had
inside the
that
palace.
show. They had
Well, inside the palace they have Love at First Fright. That's a great show.
oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. They did have an illusionist last year. Or, well, I don't even know if it was around last year because I only went during the preview day. I didn't even go at all last year because I was having too much fun at Silver Dollar City, not caring about Silver Dollar or Six Flags.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be me for the week before Halloween. I'm really excited to see what Silver Dollar City does for Halloween. Which I know this, they're not going to have any spooks. They're not going
But
to have any jocks.
look, I'm
Just
going to
nothing
tell
but
you
good,
this
clean
right
Halloween
now:
fun.
the minute
Well,
you
there's still
enter,
jocks, but yeah.
the minute you enter that park and you see the glorious pumpkins, you're going to be so glad to start pointing that middle finger at Six Flags because of how lazy they always are.
Oh, believe me, if it's just as great, the first time on the last day I go to Six Flags, I'm flipping the bird.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing that last year. Oh my god, it was so fun. Just just being at Silver City and just flipping that bird on Six Flags because they can't do anything
Yeah.
good. That was so
Um,
fun and fun.
so far I know is that they actually keep Mystic River Falls open.
Yes, they have it open during. That's like the last season they have Mystic River Falls and the other water rides open. I don't think Tom and Huck's is open during Pumpkins, but I know for sure that
Yeah.
American Plunge and Mystic River Falls are open during Pumpkins, and that's the last season they'll be, or that's the last time or the last festival they'll be open for the season because during Christmas they have them closed.
Okay. I really hope that there isn't going to be any storms that week. Because if it storms all week, then either
Oh
I'm going to
my!
get soaking wet or I'm going to get
Don't
lightning flashed or.
I only liked that one day when we were up there on summer because we didn't have much of crowds to worry about.
Yeah. However, of when we stayed for opening week, we couldn't go Friday because it was supposed to storm. So we were pretty much stuck in our condo, forced to listen to the police scanner
We
because we
could
couldn't
have
get the TV working. I
we
mean,
could have
all we could do was listen to Loudmouth Junior talking, and also run our trains.
we could have went on that day because that storm didn't even happen at all. It was just dark clouds and that was it.
I mean, it did rain a little bit, but there wasn't any thunder or lightning in the area, so we could have
Yeah,
done a little bit of
yeah.
Six
Could have
Flags. I
only
mean, Mel's Hard Luck Dino wasn't bad, and it was also nice to see some destinations I haven't seen before. But aside from that, I didn't really do anything else. We tried to think about some stuff to do, but in the end, we decided against it for some reason.
yeah, we could have did Dolly Parton Stampede because that new show they have with the butterflies stuff because I haven't seen that yet. None of us really have.
Um, we also could have done Scenic Railway too.
We could have too, yeah. Or at least go
So
over
I don't know
there
what
and
the deal was.
even if we couldn't ride the Branson Scenic Railway, we could have just went down to the landing anyways to do shopping or look around. Like
Yeah, I kind of wish we did that.
like we could have just went down there and then we could have just had you and me just stick around by the Branson Scenic Railway and just go around in the gift shop and see if there's anything new that we could have bought in there or something. Something we could have did.
Yeah, I think that for this next trip, I might see about taking. I think I might see about taking Thomas and the Magic Railroad and a few other movies along. Just so that way, in case if we get stormed out or if we want to watch something, we can watch something.
And I don't know if we don't usually stay in a condo because the condos are expensive around this time. But during like spring, like when we went for the opening weekend for Silver Dollar City, it was a lot more cheaper. So we may or may not get just a generic hotel, but that we're not sure yet because it's not October. That trip is not until October, so
yeah,
we have a long ways to go.
Oh, I wonder if maybe we could stay at Grant Country. That would be fun.
Oh, that would be fun. I haven't been. The last time I was there, that the wave pool section was not a thing yet.
Huh.
They have an indoor. They have an indoor wave pool. I think that time was maybe 2021 ish.
I guess I'll sort of make up for not doing Whitewater because it's kind of too late to do Whitewater now.
The last day Whitewater is open is on Labor Day, which is September 1st.
Yeah. So. Oh yes, and that's when I'm gonna be at the railroad. I agree.
The last time Missouri was last year, wasn't it? But it didn't came through. It didn't use the River Runner, Jefferson City sub, which that goes through the
and
town.
My dad are going to plan to see Big Boy when it does come back to Missouri. Me and my dad are going to plan that together.
The first and only time I've seen the Big Boy was like back in 2021 when it went through Pacific, Washington, like when it took the route from St. Louis up to Kansas City.
Yeah. But I mean, I've had many opportunities where I missed Big Boy. I'm not going to miss it this time. No, I'm seeing Big Boy come hell or high water when I hear it's coming to Missouri.
Me, Joe, and Hayden were in the same area when the Big Boy came through in Pacific, and we didn't even know each other. I knew Hayden at the time, but I didn't know Joe at the time. But we didn't even notice that we were in the same area. Oh yeah, actually 844 needs to come back out, just out in general, and doing a run.
Well, if we're just in a hotel, at least we'll have a working TV, so whatever Halloween movies playing on Freeform.
Oh yeah, I always liked that. How they used to have like a different version of spooky, scary skeletons before they played the movie. Like whenever they had an ad or something, the ad would be about the Freeform movies. They had, and it was a catchy song of a spooky, scary skeleton. I really that.
Down your spine. Oh man.
It was more catchier than the original, actually. Like,
I wonder what Halloween movies they'll play. I wonder if they'll play Coraline or Nightmare Before Christmas or one of the Halloween Town movies, or maybe I don't know. I'll have to look at the schedule of Freeform whenever we are going.
You know how cool it would be if we had a Halloween themed train movie like Polar Express, but Halloween themed.
I mean, I've made a few Halloween themed movies before, but well, heck, my first movie or attempt of a movie was Thomas and the Haunted Amusement Park, which is going to turn 5 this year. So I think I will definitely celebrate that at both Six Flags and Silver Dollar City.
I say you should make an episode. Just a suggestion. I'm not going to be that guy, but since this year will hopefully be your first time going to Pumpkins in the City, it'd be nice to have like an episode of Thomas going to Silver Dollar City during Halloween, because why not? They never have. They just only went out there during like a normal season or a Christmas season.
Well, the best part is we're going to have more days of Six Flags, or no, Silver Dollar City too.
Yeah. Well,
like
Six
we'll have
Flags,
plenty more days, unless if we get stormed out, which if we get a good hotel, we might be able to swim in the pool, unless if it's a janky pool. Remember,
And
tell him not to
and
choose Branson Hillside.
oh yeah,
Is
and
Jen
not Family Inn 70. Yeah, Jim is supposed to come with us this trip.
okay?
And
So how would we do
this
that? Would we
this
take
this,
separate vehicles, or
this trip will be for Pumpkins in the City. This trip will be for my mom's weekend, my mom's birthday weekend.
okay? So we'll definitely have to get her birthday button, and we're probably gonna eat somewhere for her birthday.
Yeah, which we're not sure where if we're gonna eat somewhere for her birthday. We're not sure yet. We got until October, so we're not yet for sure. But
I
in
mean,
with the car,
they sort of did make an E2 for Six Flags parks, although first it was Thomas, but then they turned the E2s into Seaside Railways or Whistle Stop Express trains, where they added cow catchers, additional smokestacks, and a new paint livery, and they took off the face. And they added horns instead of Thomas's whistle.
Silver Dollar City does have tank engines. They only have one operating tender engine that is in its vacation. I like to call it. It just needs some repairs, but I am calling it its vacation because it ran too much this year and
Yep,
last year.
they ran it too much to where they broke it.
Twice this year it broke down.
And 14 has pulled the train, and it's pulled it well.
Well, 14 is taking a rest, so now 43 is now running the train.
Ooh, I wonder what fun shows they're going to do during Pumpkins in the City. I wonder if people are going to be hand clapping for this one.
Oh my god! Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen any shows during Pumpkins in the City, so I don't know what they got. But the good news is, since we'll be there for not just for one day, you know what that means. A good chance of getting some night rides in.
Oh, yes. So, night
I need
number
to
one,
get
we can probably do a night ride on the train. Night number two, well, I mean, I've already done a night ride on time
Oh,
traveling twice,
we're
so
gonna do as much night. You already did Powder Keg in the night, so
I, I still have yet to do Wildfire in the night for on account of me not being able to do it because Joy to the World where I was closed.
you do Night Ride on Thunderation yet?
Yeah, I did. Sort of. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I need to get you a night ride on Mystigar Falls. It's pretty good at night.
Look who's here!
Hello, I
How
am
do you
back from the train club.
Cool. I might extend
yeah,
the stream for
sure.
for an additional 5 minutes then.
How is that engine of yours working, Chase?
I got it working. I may hate that stupid god awful tender connection, but I got it working.
So it
Yeah, we
worked.
were just talking about Fright Fest in Silverdale City, about how Fright Fest is being more baffling and how I'm more excited for Silverdale City's Pumpkins in the City than Fuck Fest.
Yep.
Like,
I saw
Chase,
why you don't. I saw why
Fuck
the
Fest
thing
sounds
about.
wrong, actually. It sounds very wrong. Just Fuck Fest. Why would they have that at a family park?
I
Just
mean, it's
people, get out to the park ground and have an orgy.
I mean, it's true because after all, the freak. I think the freaks, the scare actors,
I
are just
just
boring.
picture the freaks all fucking each other. Just like moaning and
No,
oh
no,
my gosh, I just made Six
no,
Flags Fright Fest even more R-rated. No,
no.
even better. I made it NC-17.
Fest.
That
I made it
it was bad
NC-17.
enough with the. It was already bad enough with the what's it called? Um, um,
There was the Turkey Leg Massacre and the
oh,
crippled guy who just fought someone because he couldn't go on the boss. The one guy who had a prosthetic leg and he was fighting some guy because I don't know. He was
because
acting like a jerk to the operators, and so the guy was laughing, so he decided to have a bone to pick with the guy and started to fight him. Watch him try to beat him up. Watch him throw the punch. He's like, fuck you, man. Oh, man.
Chase, you got to make plans to go on the week before Halloween to go the weekend before Halloween. The pumpkins in the
I'm
city.
really excited for Pumpkins in the City, like more than Fright Fest. Honestly, fuck Fright Fest. I'm only going for Fright Fest
No,
for probably
fuck
opening day.
Fest.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for opening day, Rocky Horror Picture Show, then last day, and then that'll be it for Fright Fest. I might do hotel for Rocky Horror Picture Show weekend, but well, can't make any promises for that because I'm gonna try to save money for stuff on my Halloween trip to Silver Dollar City.
Oh yeah,
I love
see,
pumpkins in the city.
same. That's why I told Drew earlier that last year I was so glad at being at Silver Dollar City's Pumpkins in the City and just flipping off Six Flags because of how bad their festival was.
Honestly, I called you after a terrible day at Six Flags. Well, it wasn't
What does
terrible.
Six Flags even have for Fright Fest? Just
Scary
curious.
Freaks, good shows though. They have Freaks, they have good shows. They
Freak
also
Train.
have Halloween stuff. No Terror Train. They are doing a Halloween show though. It's with Hops and Hootenanny again. I've also discovered it's actually Hops. I thought it was like Hops or Hops with two P's like Judy Hops, but nope, it's just HOPS for Hops.
Wait, so were there two types? You said there was the Terror Train and then there's the Freak Train.
Terror Train is the one they don't do anymore. Freak Train is the one where they have the scare actors ride the train until they get to St. Louis and get off there, just starting the whole Fright Fest deal.
It's unleashed where they do a dance to summon them. They dance to Ladies and Gentlemen, and then This Is Halloween before
Ladies and
the witch comes out and summons the freaks.
Wouldn't that be cool if Silver Dollar City did something like that? Something like the Freak Train? A bunch of people are unleashed.
I actually imagined something like that.
I wonder if
did, like Ghost Train.
Oh, I
Like,
bet you Terry and Whoopsie Days are going to be there.
Wouldn't that be cool if
Undertaker.
I've noticed the trains are never actually decorated for Halloween.
Yeah, I actually imagined something like that where they would do something for like Ghost Train at Tweetsy, where
they put a skeleton face on the front or a pumpkin face.
Since it's Pumpkins in the City, they put like a jack-o'-lantern looking face in front of the train.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I wish they did more with the train.
Yeah, like they just have is just some pumpkins carved out as the train. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good carvings of the Frisco Sword Online, but it's just not much they have.
I wonder how do they decorate Fire in the Hole for pumpkins. I don't think they do much for Fire in the Hole.
They just did the same thing like they did with the train. It's just they had pumpkins carved for Fire in the Hole. They did when they had it when they started as a Pumpkin Nights. They had, and they still have these pumpkin props, but they had like these pumpkins shaped as people. And like for example, they had up at Time Traveler, they had a pumpkin shaped human, dressed as one of those like one of the employees. Like you know how the ride employees are dressed at Time Traveler.
Yeah.
That's how they had for the pumpkin looking person. They had him like holding, I can't remember if it was a one of those, it was like some kind of clock he was holding. Yeah. They had this like a bakery and other places, but Time Traveler was the only ride that had one of those like pumpkin shaped humans. They should have, I'd like if they did more of those.
A conductor's hat, a pumpkin shaped like a conductor's hat.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. With a lantern, and he'd dressed as a conductor. Yeah. Or actually, no, they would have two of them. One would be dressed as an engineer, and the other would be dressed as a conductor. And then for Fire in the Hole, they would have one as a ball knobber, and then the other would be a fighter.
So Drew now likes Pumpkins in the City better than Fright Fest.
He hasn't.
Well, I haven't done yet, but well, I think it's safe to assume I probably will. I probably will like it better than Fright Fest.
Be sure to visit the dance party they have at the new place.
It is in the plaza. the spot where we watched the fireworks show.
Oh, they're gonna have a dance party?
Yep, they have a dance
Are they
party.
just gonna play Halloween music, or will they play other songs?
I think they
It's
play
various. Varies.
various songs.
I
It's
hope they
not
do
just
Cupid Shuffle or Cha Cha Slide. Or the Time
Oh,
Warp.
they do cha-cha slide. I've seen it before. They do cha-cha
Yeah.
Right
slide.
foot, let's stomp. Right
that. I
foot,
remember.
let's stomp. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Freeze.
Yeah, they do. They do that.
Everybody
I've
clap
seen
your
it before.
hands.
They do it.
Yeah, ever since Pumpkins in the City started, that's actually what got the plaza going. And because Pumpkins in the City started doing stuff, was the first
Can't wait to see
festival that had
Foggy Hollow.
on. I think Pumpkins in the City, believe is the first festival they had where they used the plaza.
Okay, yeah. I think that I'm definitely not going to go to Fright Fest a whole lot this year because I'm more excited for Pumpkins in the City.
Honestly, I hope to eventually get back to Six Flags at some point.
Yeah,
Or
I
you
hope
know,
to see you there.
or you know what? Actually, so Members Day is on a Saturday. Right? We should all three like spend a night up at. I don't know if it would work, but
Well, I don't have a season pass to get into Six
and
Flags.
they don't, and I don't believe they do a
Well,
gift
next
for.
year you could probably get a season pass, and while I would,
Yeah, next year you should
I'll
get.
probably get a hotel for us. I could get a hotel room at the Holiday Inn at Six Flags, and it could
Just
be just us three in a hotel room, and the girls could have their own because they'll be
Yeah.
the responsible adult drivers
And-
up there with us.
yeah. Just on that Sunday, we could just. I think they'd be doing Fright Fest at that point.
Yeah.
September 21st is that Sunday.
Yeah.
But we can't stay for.
However,
Brick Fest.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to stay for very long. Guess what? You know
What?
it. I have school, so I have to go back with my mom. What? Or no, my dad. But still, one of the two.
Oh, Drew, you should have heard what Wyatt said earlier. Because he said he goes to the Iron Spike Wednesdays and Thursdays, and I said you can't go those days anymore because of school. And he thought I was talking about myself.
yeah. Well, I think that we've talked enough about what we need to talk about. So, what do you think, guys? You think that Fright Fest is good, or you think that Pumpkins in the City is good? If you're a Six Flags fan, let me know down below. If you're a Silver Dollar City fan, let me know down below too. If you've been to both, then yeah. If you're more on the Silver Dollar City side, put down your favorite ride. Same for Six Flags. I will probably show. I'm probably going to do a vlog of Pumpkins in the City, and I'm gonna answer the question: is it better than Fright Fest? Is it just as good as Fright Fest? Is it even better than Fright Fest, or is it worse than Fright Fest? I mean, sure, it's not going to have any scary things. It's not going to give action or suspense, but the pretty pumpkins. Think of the pretty pumpkins. Think of the cool stuff that's good for families. For Fright Fest, there's Kids Boo Fest for the daytime stuff, which the kids can trick or treat, but there's like nothing really to do for the adults and teens. But then when the freaks get unleashed, that's when the kids don't really have much to do now, except for avoid getting seen by freaks and go on some rides. All the kiddie rides would be closed, so keeping the kids at Fright Fest would be difficult. Instead, we just get jockey teen or dumbasses or But for Pumpkins in the City, during the day, it's all the favorite rides, and you can see all the pumpkins. But then at nights, they're brightly lit up into jack-o'-lanterns. There's Foggy Hollow, and apparently dance parties. Fright Fest does not have that. Although at the end of Love at First Fright, you can join it with a time warp. And while Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's one of those interactive shows like they do, with basically there's stuff you have to call out, which involves cursing and stuff, which I'm not sure if they're going to do that at Six Flags or not. I guess we'll have to find out when I go see Rocky Horror Picture Show, which obviously I'm not going to film much, but I might film some highlights if I like it. I'm not going to film the Time Warp because I'm probably going to be doing the Time Warp again. I bet you one of the songs they're going to do at the Plaza show is going to be the Time Warp. Because, I mean, everyone loves the Time Warp. It's just a jump to the left, then a step to the right. You put your hands on your hips, bend your knees in tight, and then you pelvic thrust. And that really does you insane. So let's do that Time Warp again. Anyway, let's see if Pumpkins in the City will be better than Fright Fest. Let's see if the train line will... Wait, I don't have to worry about the train line because unlike Tommy G, Silver Dollar City's train actually involves trailblazers. There's trailblazer entrances. How about that, folks? That's another score for Silver Dollar City. Uh-oh, Six Flags. Looks like you're losing. Let's see which Halloween event is going to be better. I will visit both, and I'll let you know. Anyway, that's all for the streams. Like, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for that vlog for Pumpkins in the City. And also be sure to check out my recent video. And the Drew Thompson Friends episode should be out, hopefully, by mid-September. And there'll be 2 different episodes, actually. There'll be one that I'm currently working on, and then another that will be released shortly after. Anyway, this is Drew Thomas signing off. Good night, and pickle suck. I guess no.